plastic surgeons are jumping on the trend. I get it, I do. Because, you know, they're in the business to make money, but it's super annoying, and I'm gonna tell you what has triggered this. Okay, so this is going to be a little breast implant illness story time. And I guess you could call it a rant because, yeah, it's probably a rant. Okay, so let's rewind, and some of you all might know the story, some of you all might not. So let me try to sum it up really fast. But I had the same plastic surgeon for 16 years. I was in a study for him for the Silicone gel textured breast implants back in 2003. And I had a really great relationship with him. Like I said, I went in every year for 10 years during that study, and then I continued to just check in with him for the next 6 years until one of our last appointments. Over the course of the 16 years, we had a great relationship, and it was pretty vague, but it was good. But you see, what happened was 16 years later, I noticed I was having some issues, went into the office. He did an ultrasound and was like, you've got a ruptured implant and grade 4 capsular contraction. And you're definitely going to need to take those old implants out and get a full capsulectomy. And then, you know, get some new implants and you'll be good to go. So he said his nurse would get back to me with the price. A few days go by, I get an email with an estimate for the charges for this service. And I seen it, it was quite expensive compared to 2003. And so I called the nurse and was like, look, I'm probably just gonna hold off for a while. But then the nurse was like, look, you have those breast implants that are linked to BIA-ALCL and you're symptomatic. I don't think you should wait. Now, mind you, I have no idea what she's talking about. I had never heard of that before, and I said that. I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you mean. And she proceeds to tell me it is a form of lymphoma that these textured breast implants are causing. So, of course, at first I was like, wait, what? And then I was like, well, why didn't the plastic surgeon tell me? Yeah, she didn't have a good answer for that. So anyway, I was like, I want to come back in. I want to talk to him. So I went back in for my appointment to talk to him about this because I was really irritated that he never mentioned it. And so he comes in and I'm like, hey, I think you forgot to mention the whole BIA-ALCL stuff. Let me tell you, he did not like that being brought up. He got real defensive real fast and was like, you don't need to worry about that. That's super rare. You don't have that. I already said I'm gonna do a capsulectomy and you're fine. He was like, and then he was like, let me guess, you probably think you have breast implant illness too. I was like, I don't even know what that is, because at the time I had never heard of it. Even though I had implants for 16 years, never heard of it. And so I was kind of like, whoa, dude, I don't even know what that is either. And I didn't know what the other thing was. Your nurse brought it up. You never mentioned it. So now I'm feeling kind of some type of way. And then he was like, well, I guess we could just take your implants out. I would recommend a fat transfer, but since you don't have enough fat, that's not going to be an option. Yeah, so I was like, you know what? Okay, we're good. Like, I think the appointment's done now. Like, I'm going to leave. And I left. So then I was like on a scramble to find a new plastic surgeon after that, which created a whole slew of new problems, as most of you know. But here is the thing that got me so triggered. This same plastic surgeon who just said all of that, I noticed on his Instagram that he was on there precisely cutting a capsule out of a lady and doing a perfect in block and hashtagging breast implant illness, explant journey, all the hashtags, you know them. So when I seen this, I was like, wait, whose page am I looking at? And then I'm looking at the information on it and the tags and how he's, you know, putting on this whole thing for the whole breast implant illness thing and him being able to do explants. Look, it just seems real irritating. You know what I mean? Because he's literally either had this massive change of heart and understands now that he was wrong, which I've not seen him say that anywhere, so, or he's like, you know what? A lot of people are getting explants. I'm missing out on a lot of money, so I need to start advertising for this. That's probably what's going on. So like I said, it's kind of annoying. Like if you think it's annoying, comment and say you think it's annoying, because I think it's like super irritating, and I don't want to say it's unethical. Like I get it. Like I said, like it's not a crime to learn a new trade or to practice something different within your practice, but jumping on the trend, especially when you were so rude and hateful to probably not only just me, but probably to other women who were suffering from breast implant illness and or was one of the participants in your study who are very likely to get the BIA-ALCL. Now you want to jump on that trend, so now you can probably go back to all of us guinea pigs and, you know, try to get another 15, 20,000 out of us, you know? Like, yeah, so I don't know. I'm just, be careful. If you are considering getting an explant, be careful. Get recommendations, ask people who they're going to, and really just catch the vibe. Interview plastic surgeons and catch the vibe. If they don't seem sincere that they believe in breast implant illness, go to somebody else. If they are snarly about BIA-ALCL and how rare it is, go to somebody else. Okay? Yeah, I think that's enough for today. Love you guys. If you like this video, please give it a like. It will really help the algorithm like my video. And if you're not subscribed and you like my vibe, please subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.